Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I went ahead and did a neutral look for my neutral babes out there. I know that I've been kind of on a colorful streak if you guys follow my Instagram, which I also will go ahead and link below so you guys can go ahead and follow me. But I've been posting quite a bit of colorful looks and I thought I'd go ahead and just move back to the neutrals. Not a lot of people are going to be wanting to wear colorful looks every single day. Some people want to tone it down and just do neutrals. So I did come up with this cut crease. I also included some glitter, the liner. You guys can also add, subtract, just whatever you guys would like. If you guys would like it to be a bit less, dramatic with the liner, anything like that. I did kind of like a cat. I did double up on my lashes. So, I mean, you guys are able to take whatever you guys want from this video. But again, it is here to show you guys just looks, give you guys tips, give you guys options. I also did only work with one palette, which is the Morphe Jaclyn Hill first palette, and my main reasons are because it's been out for a little bit, so I wanted to go ahead and use it. I love it a lot. I think the shade range is really great. Also, since it's been out for a little bit, a lot of people already have it, so I wanted to go ahead and give you guys option that you guys most likely already have, and it's very inexpensive. It's a great price, so make sure you guys check these out. So again, this is what I came up with, and I do hope you guys truly enjoy the video. If you guys would like to see how I came up with this look, then go ahead and keep watching. Okay, so I did go ahead and do my brows already. I did them off camera. I did clean them up. I used the MAC soft ochre paint pot, and that is what I used to clean up, along with the Morphe M432. That is what I used to clean up today. I am going to go ahead and go into that MAC soft ochre and use my, I don't know, I had to look at it. I use it every day. My Stunner Lace EB13, and I'm going to go ahead and put this on my lid. And this is going to be my base. So for the actual palette, I'm going to be using the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palettes. This is the first one she ever created. Has very beautiful shade range. You have a very good amount of like neutrals and also with some other shades, so you have those, and then you just kind of have like your pops of color, that you want to use. I just think that it's a very great palette. So I'm going to go ahead and start off by taking this shade right here. I am using my Morphe M504. It is just a very large fluffy brush, and I'm just going to be putting this messily in the crease. It's going to be my transition shade. I am going to be putting it a little higher, and I want to smoke everything out. Next, I'm going to be picking up these two shades right here, and I'm taking a Sedona Lace EB15, taking that brush, and I'm going to start by packing this just into my crease. I'm going to go ahead and go in and put this into the crease. I don't want to lift it up too high. Like, I don't want to bring it up too much, but I do want to round it out here. And I'm also going to be taking the Morphe M506. It's just a very tiny brush with nothing added onto it. And I am going to start blending out those edges already. I'm not done adding those two shades. So now I'm going to go ahead and go in with this shade and just a little bit of that one. So these two shades right here, and I'm going to be going in with my Morphe E17. I'm going to go ahead and just really keep this into that crease, but I want to darken it up. And again, as I put that into my crease, just going in with that Morphe M506 and just blending it. I want it to be very seamless, very nicely blended, and I do not want harsh lines, edges. And by going in and blending it while you are adding it, that will help the process. Going back in with that large brush that I used first, it was the Morphe M504. I'm just going to be using this to blend out all of those edges. I didn't add any shade or any color to this brush. I just want to take it, and whatever else might be left, that's okay. But I just really want to blend everything out. Okay, so I am going to be using the Juvia's concealer today to cut the crease. I'm also going to be using these two brushes, Sedona Lace EB21 and Morphe M213. So as always, I just add a little bit to the back of my hand. I always start off with the Sedona Lace EB21. I feel like it is a little bit bigger than the Morphe one, so it's going to kind of cover a little bit more ground. But I definitely go back in with that Morphe one. It helps with precision, how you say it, precision. And so that's what I love about that one. Okay, so today I am doing a half cut crease. I don't know if I had said that yet, but that is what I'm gonna go ahead and do. I am just taking that Sedona Lace EB21 with the Juvia's concealer. Now at this point, there is very little product on my brush, and I do want to bring it out. You know, I want to make sure it comes out far enough. And then I'm just going to just start tapping the rest of whatever is on that brush, kind of just blending it. Now that I went ahead and cut that crease, I am going to be going in with another Sedona Lace brush. It is clean, has nothing on it. And I'm going to just go over that and I'm tapping it because it's going to help take off any of that excess concealer. You don't want to have too much concealer on your lids because when you go in to put your shade, or you know, sometimes you do a little bit of layers, if you have too much of like, if it's too liquidy from the concealer, what's going to happen is that it's going to clump up and it's just going to end up kind of like cracking and falling right off your eyelids. So I learned the hard way. I used to always put like a thick layer of concealer thinking that that was going to like grab a hold of it, but when I would layer it, even if it was just 2 layers, my eyeshadow was just cracking, did not look very good. It was just not looking very hot. So definitely make sure you guys do that part. Okay, so I'm going to go back in with the Sedona Lace EB15. I'm going to go ahead and go in with this shade. And I'm going to go ahead and start adding that into this corner right over here, putting it back where it was. So I did end up going in with this shade and this shade right here, mixing those two, and that is what I used as initial color to put down. Very, 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 very light hand, almost to the point where you're no longer touching the eyelid. And then after that, just go ahead and go in with those original shades that we had originally used. In this one, I'm gonna get a little bit lower and just start by blending it mainly on the outer ends, and we will go ahead and take it in. Just go very lightly. You don't need too much color, and you don't need to go in like wham bam shazam. Go ahead and take your time on this. Even just that little extra time, not even much, just like another extra minute or so, it'll definitely make a difference in your actual work when you're done. So that is basically what I'm trying to say. Make sure that you're just being precise on where you're putting it and just taking that time to blend it, because I promise you guys, with just that extra minute of blending, it'll make a difference. Actually, I filmed this look yesterday, and because I was kind of in a time crunch, I did not take as much time blending, and that is the reason why I didn't like it very much. I am telling you guys this because definitely that extra time will just make that big of a difference. Now I'm going to go ahead and go on with the Sedona Lace EB11. I'm going to be taking my MAC Fix Plus. I'm going to be spraying that brush with that Fix Plus, and I'm going to be going into this shade right here. And this is also the brush I use to tap off the excess concealer. Just starting to add that to that inner, really just working it in. Next, I'm going to go ahead and go in with this Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner. This is in the shade Midnight Cowboy, and I'm just going to be adding this just in the front, and I'm going to be using that tinier Morphe brush, M213, and I'm just going to kind of pat that. Okay, so I'm going to go in with two different liners. I'm going to be doing a cat eye. I'm going to be using this Pretty Vulgar, and it is gel liner that you use. I'm also going to be using the NYX Vinyl Liquid Eyeliner as well, but I'm just going to outline it with this one and then go ahead and fill in with that one. Now I'm going to go ahead and just add some black liner to that tight line, curl the lashes, and just apply a thin coat of mascara. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and apply some falsies. I'm gonna be using these ones right here. They are just the Eyelure lashes. I don't know if I want to layer my lashes, but I'm actually kind of thinking and debating on whether I want to, just because I want a little bit more fullness. So I may layer them, I may not. I'm just depends. I'm gonna go ahead and see how these ones look, and we will go from there. Okay, you guys, so I am done fully with this eye. I did go ahead and add the Eyelure lashes. I also went ahead and added these velour Luxe Faux Mink Lashes Friends with Benefits. So I did add the velour Friends with Benefits on top, and I just kind of added to the edges. I don't know if you guys can tell. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye off camera, and I will be back in just 1 second. So I went ahead and finished the eyes. This is the outcome of, I kind of got my lash, this one over here, you know, like all like trick or whatever, but like I needed to put it a little bit more up, but I don't want to mess with it now. So this is actually the way I wanted it to look. Like I said, I just wasn't able to do it very well over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the face. I'm gonna start off with the Farsali. It's just a lip mask. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it on my lips. So I did already do my moisturizer and everything. I went ahead and used the Milk Hydro Grip primer. This is becoming like my favorite primer. It works so great. I love it. I'm going to be using the Juvia's I Am Magic foundation. This foundation is amazing. This foundation is so great. I can't believe I never did try this. Next, I'm going to be taking the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I am in the shade Almond, and I'm going to, of course, put this right underneath the eyes. Now I'm going to go in with that e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Tan Walnuts. I'm going to be just wiping off all the excess of the product. I only want just a little bit, and I'm going to be using this to cream contour my nose. I'm going to be taking my Real Techniques sponge, and I'm going to go ahead and just blend that out. Okay, so of course I'm going to be using my two favorite powders. This is the Laura Mercier and this is the Hourglass Veil powder. So I'm going to be taking a little of both of them and I'm going to be putting that underneath the eyes. So I did go ahead and I'm baking on the sides of my nose. I'm going to be taking my Morphe R2 and my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and I'm going to start bronzing my face. This one is a little bit darker, so I try to go really light-handed with this one. Whatever, forget you guys' ears. I'm probably going to tell you guys in every single video, do not forget your ears. You just don't want to have different colored ears, you know. Just trust me when I say that. Taking that same Morphe R2 brush, I'm going to be going in with the Anastasia bronzer. This is in the shade Saddle. And I'm just going to go ahead and just tap this on the outer perimeter of my face. Okay, so of course, as always, I'm going to be taking my large Lace stippling brush. And I'm just going to work out all of those harsh edges, any of those lines that I have. I'm going to be using my two favorite blushes. This is the Milani Luminoso Blush 05, and this is the blush in Party. These both paired together are just very beautiful. Real quick, I'm going to go back to the eyes. I'm going to be taking the L'Oreal Color Rich. I'm just going to be adding a little bit to that waterline. Be taking the other end to that, and I'm just going to lightly start smoking that down, not too much. So I'm going to be using this e.l.f. brush. I've had it for a very long time. It's just like a slanted brush. I'm going to be going in with this shade and just a little bit of this shade. Now I'm going to be using that to kind of smoke underneath that eye. So with the Luxie Tapered Highlighter, I'm going to go ahead and spray that with some MAC Fix Plus. I'm going to be going in with my all-time favorite highlighter. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy highlighter. I am obsessed with this highlighter. Beautiful. I will never not love this highlighter, ever. For lips, I'm going to be starting off using the NYX Nutmeg Lip Pencil, and I'm going to be using this to outline. So now I'm going to be going in with NYX Nude Beige. This is my all-time favorites lip liner. I love the shade. I'm going to be using this to fill in most of my, like the inner part. I'm going to be going in with Anastasia Milkshake Liquid Lip. This is just a very light nude. I'm going to be taking this flower brush and I'm just going to use this to blend it. Okay, so now that I am done with everything, I'm just going to be using the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, and I'm going to be setting everything in place. I truly love the way that smells. I really do. Okay, you guys, so that is the final look. This is what I came up with. I know I've been doing quite a bit of just colorful looks, so I wanted to go ahead and just tone it down for my neutral babes out there who love neutral shades. I love neutral shades. I've just been on a colorful streak recently, but I did want to go ahead and just do something a bit more neutral, and of course I did get a little bit of glitter in there. So if you guys did enjoy this look, make sure you guys do subscribe to my channel, as well as give this video a thumbs up, and just share you guys' thoughts down below in the comment section. I will also leave my social medias down below, and that is mainly where I am most active. And I believe that is it. I hope you guys truly did enjoy this look, and I also hope that you guys have a good morning, day, whatever time it is that you guys are watching this. I hope you guys have a great day, and just remember, stay safe, be aware. Anyways, thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye everybody.